insanity. You came home and you, girl, you about to, woohoo, girl.
I mean, I just came home.
Chloe.
I just came home.
No, Chloe, I just asked
you. And I've been out like all day.
Okay, so what you want? Some fucking sympathy?
No, I'm just saying, like, I came home and you're like coming at me.
No, I'm not coming at you.
Moving my phone because I just sat in bed.
Honey, I asked you how you were, and then before you left, I said I wanted to talk to you about Jenna. And you were like, why? Because I yelled at her? Did she say I yelled at her?
And like, she basically just said that I did, and I didn't.
No, I said, did you?
And I said no.
And then you left.
Yeah, and I said no. And now you're saying that I started an argument with her when we can watch the film back. I didn't. I didn't even get a chance to explain.
You're so innocent. Your tone is always so kind.
It was when I spoke to her, yeah.
So nice.
Yeah, it was. And I didn't even get a chance. I still haven't even gotten a chance to like fully even say what happened. Like I keep getting cut off. So
yeah, so do I. How's it feel?
I was saying,
how's it feel? I was saying eye contact.
I was saying, oh Jenna, you know, you kind of texted me an hour before I have to pick you up, and I didn't get a confirmation if I was picking you up or not. You know, I wasn't sure. You kind of texted me an hour before. And
you said all that in a text?
No, this was in the car when I was driving her. She says I started an argument.
I didn't say she said you started. I said you've yelled at her in the past.
No, you came in here saying, "Oh, you're starting an argument with your sister," but I never.
Well, you're doing something. You're pissing her off.
Well, she just didn't like what I had to say.
Well, I don't like what you have to say.
Doesn't mean I started an argument, though. Just because she doesn't like what I had to say doesn't mean that I started an argument. So I had said,
Chloe, stop it!
Said, you're like cutting me off.
Stop it. Stop it.
Cutting me off.
Stop it, Chloe.
I had said
Stop
to her.
Stop it, Chloe. I'm done. I don't want to hear your side. I don't want to hear your side. How about that? I don't want to hear your side.
Okay.
I'm not interested in what you have to say.
Okay.
Because you just are determined to just continue talking when I'm asking you to stop.
Well, you keep cutting me off.
No, you keep cutting me off, bitch.
I
don't have to be monotone. You're fake. You're monotone and you're fake. That's your way of just being like monotone because and you don't realize that that's fake bullshit right there. And I'm really calm and you're the one that's going off and I'm really calm. Don't try to use your reverse psychology.
How am I being fake by being calm?
No, it's your tone, it's your mannerism, it's all of that. It's that whole little thing.
This is just how I am right now.
That is not who you are.
I mean, how I am.
That is not who you are.
I'm having an adult conversation.
Girl, you are not an adult.
I'm having an adult conversation.
No, you're not. 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 No, you're not.
So if you're taking my calmness as fakeness, I'm sorry you're taking it that way, but I'm just having a calm conversation.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
Oh, I don't feel any kind of way right now.
Good. Well, I just think that you're just disrespectful. You're better. You should have been gone to Kings.
Okay.
There it goes. Okay.
You're entitled to feel that way.
Okay, shut the fuck up. How about that? Shut the fuck up. How about that?
Was there anything else that you wanted to add?
Was there anything else that you wanted to ask, Mom? Is there anything you
Well, I mean, you said you were done, so...
I don't want to hear your side of the story.
Yeah, so, I mean, was there anything else that you wanted to add? Because it is getting a bit late, and I do have a...
Yeah, I gotta go to work, and I'm sitting here dealing with you and your bullshit right now. You and your bullshit attitude right now. Your condescending attitude right now.
Not even being condescending.
You're condescending.
How?
You're condescending. You're a condescending girl.
How am I condescending?
Then figure it out. Go figure it out. You don't know what condescending means, and if you don't know what insinuating is and what motions you do to insinuate something, then you got to go look that shit up yourself. I can't help you. You got to figure that shit out on yourself because you don't know what it means. I can't help you. Put the gas in the car. The money that you were going to give, put it in the car.
Okay. Good night.
Good night, Chloe. Good night, honey. Have a good night.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sweetheart. You're welcome.
Okay, guys. She wants us to tell her if she wants us to let her know if she's in the wrong. the girl who recorded. Cast your votes. Is she wrong? I'm so glad I have an amazing mother. I don't know what this was. But there's more.
Okay, yeah.
Let me speed it up.
Okay, yeah.
My brain's not used to watching it regular.
But then she also said, Mom,
That's before I had explained
Chloe,
it to
could
her.
you ever stop talking? Do you ever stop talking?
I'm just responding.
Chloe.
Speaking of, do you ever? Never mind.
Chloe.
I'm just responding back.
Chloe. If you want to be treated like an adult, then you have to act like one.
You're the one shouting.
Ooh, did y'all hear that? Let me see if I can go back a little.
Treat it like an adult. Chloe. If you want to be treated like an adult, then you have to act like one.
You're the one shouting.
You damn right, because I'm the motherfucking head queen bee up in here, bitch, not you.
I am acting like an adult. You're the one
No,
shouting.
watch it. Watch your fucking mouth.
I'm just saying.
I'm just a snarky bitch, and I'm just saying, you owe me gas.
That's not how I said it. That's not how I said it.
I didn't say that's how you said it. I didn't say that's how you said it. I didn't say, but you're a snarky bitch.
But I said
you're a snarky bitch.
I said
you're a snarky bitch. You're a snarky bitch. You're a snarky bitch. Yeah, it's so funny. You're so funny. How was Yari today? I bet you she was glad to see you, huh? Did she say hi, or was she snarky right back to you?
No, she didn't. She didn't see me, so I don't really.
Oh, okay.
Really,
well,
I don't know why that. Why does that matter in this conversation?
I don't know why it matters.
why does that matter?
You're such a fake bitch. You're fake.
I'm fake.
Yeah, you are. You and your phony smiles and your bullshit. You're an ungrateful bitch, and I'm telling you, I'm getting sick of it. I'm getting sick of it. What'd you say? I
said okay.
Okay.
Well, I had explained to Jenna.
Okay. Really, Chloe?
I explained to Jenna. I said,
like, this is triggering my fight or flight. This is actually triggering me, and it takes a lot.
Explain to Jenna.
I said
you attacked Jenna.
No, I didn't.
Jenna.
And then I'm not like patient. I feel like I would. My mom called me a smart aleck growing up. And I responded by saying, actually, it's smart ass. And then I got whooped. But I feel like I couldn't stay this calm. I would be all types of grounded. I would be all, because I have so many comebacks in my head ready to go. I don't understand how she's this calm. Like, maybe she's used to it.
Honey,
you can watch the camera film back.
I can watch the camera go back.
You can.
Mom's calling me.
That's not even how I acted.
Yeah, that is how
you can
act.
Watch the camera film back. I said to Jenna,
God knows your heart.
Yeah, I said Jenna.
I
said Jenna, how was your? I said,
like I said, take a fucking Uber.
I said, Jenna,
take your Uber to work and take your. No, you damn right I am.
said, Jenna,
yeah, but I'm supposed to listen to you.
Happy birthday, Ronell. Everybody wish Ronell a happy birthday. I think her mom wants her to snap so she has an excuse to punch her. Oh, one of the comebacks I had to do with how you can't battle me mentally, so you have to resort to whatever this is. You better resort to physical violence, because you're not about to win nothing mentally. Nothing. Based on what I'm hearing.
You don't listen to me. I'm supposed to listen to you. I'm supposed to listen to you. Because I get to shout.
But you came in my room shouting.
I can't. No, I didn't.
No, the second time you did.
Okay, you're such a... Chloe,
the second time
you are such a fake bitch. I'm telling you.
I
no, you're fake. Chloe, stop over-talking me.
I'm still talking. You're over-talking.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
You're talking.
Chloe.
You're over-talking.
Chloe.
Me.
What do y'all think her mom looks like? I don't know what creates this. Like, I have no idea what creates this. Mothers in the chat, please help me understand.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Back down. yourself. Leave the car. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it.
Good night.
Excuse you?
You're leaving. I'm saying good night.
How about you not say anything that is provoking? Because that
What?
is provoke. Not say anything.
Good night.
Oops.
You?
You're leaving. I'm saying good night.
How about you not say anything that is provoking? Because that is a passive aggressive thing you just did. All I said was good night.
I don't know what to do. There's no winning unless you just shut up and don't say anything ever. But then I feel like if you shut up and don't say anything, she's going to take that as hostility. Good night, Mom. Good night, Mom. What do you mean, good night, Mom? And now I'm about to be sucked back into that argument. Oh.
Yeah,
No,
good night.
Girl, I see why you got some of the shit you got. Now I see. Now I see. Now I see. I was always defending you and protecting you and looking out for you. Now I see why these girls don't like you. You act like a kasha. I see it now.
Who is these girls? Why is Mom in some teenager drama? I'm quite confused. Who are these girls that you're defending? Why? I don't understand why Mom is inserted into teenage drama.
I see
It's
who
funny
you are.
because I didn't
That's
even
funny.
speak
That's
when I was
funny.
there.
That's
so.
funny.
And
That's
that has
funny.
nothing
That's
to do
funny.
with.
Yes,
that
it is.
has
Yes,
nothing
it does.
to do with
Yes, it does.
this.
These girls are around you all the time. They're around you all the time.
And I wouldn't say a word.
You know what? You can talk all you want, but now I see. No, I see. I see the eyes. I see the body language. I see the gesture. I see the disposition. I see why some of these girls and coaches did not find you as their cup of tea. Because I see how you act now. The true Chloe, please stand up. Because she has shown
Her mom probably identifies with those children because her mom is childish. Like, this seemed like some petty high school drama or something.
her colors. And I'm calling it like I see it. You are not a nice person. You are not a nice person right now. I don't know who the fuck you are. I don't know who snatched my daughter, but I'd like to have my daughter back. You're rude and you're snarky. Your comments, I'm talking to you. Your comments and your sarcasm.
I'm not even being sarcastic.
Yes, you are. You are a snarky bitch. You act like the white. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I love you, Chloe.
Oh, Invincible, if you're wondering how this started or you're just getting in and you're like, how did this happen? Don't worry. You can start at any point in this video, and I promise it's the same.
But I'm calling it like I fucking see it. You're snarky, you're rude, you think you ain't got to answer to nobody, and it's wrong. You're wrong. And I'm talking to you, and you need to listen. I didn't come in here starting no fight, but I saw the eyes. I saw, girl, you need to check your fucking self. You need to check. See, I'm very straightforward how I am. I'm still talking. What you see is what you get with me. What you see is what you get with me. If I'm not happy with you, I'm very clear about it. I don't do all this passive aggressive, and I'm not snarky, and I don't make sarcastic remarks. Honey, I'm calling it like I see it. I'm calling you like I see it. Your job is to take care of your sisters, yourself, this house, and everything in it and around it. And if I need you to pick up your sisters, either one of them, which you clearly stated that you had no problem doing.
I don't.
Then back off.
She just didn't like what I had to say, so she says that I started an argument, but I really didn't.
Well, what did you say?
Oh, well, I was trying to explain that earlier.
No, you weren't. You were interrupting me. You weren't trying to explain shit. You were trying to over fucking talk me and trying to push me with your, well, I'm going to talk because I'm 19. Bitch, you ain't grown. You ain't got a pot to piss in or a fucking window to throw it out of. So you need to tone your shit down. Tone it down. Tone your ass down. I don't care how old you are. Tone your ass down. And it goes for her as well. I tell her the same thing. You need to stay in your fucking lane. I'm telling you.
Is Mom looking at the same child that I'm looking at? Because I'm trying to see. Calm down what? Like, I don't understand.
Telling you,
said to her, I said, oh, how was
No,
your day,
mom,
Jenna?
excuse me, mom. Excuse me, mom. You don't get to, excuse me, mom. If I got to treat you like my fucking kids in the classroom, please say excuse me before you interrupt. Excuse me. I was just wondering, am I able to tell my story now? And I absolutely.
My kids in the classroom. So she's a teacher. Oh, she's one of them teachers.
I'm done talking. You're rude, Chloe. You're rude. You're rude and you're crude.
I'm crude?
Yeah, look it up. Look it up. Yeah.
I'm crude.
Yeah. I mean, oh my gosh. You just got this fucking high horse that you fucking think you are on.
I really don't.
Oh, but you talk like it. You fucking talk like it, and you move your ass around here like you think you do. The way you talk and your attitude and how you say things and the way you say things and the looks that you give people, whether it's me, whether it's Maya, whether it's Jenna. If someone tries to have a conversation with you, you just disregard. You don't give eye contact. Let me tell you, narcissism, bitch. Narcissism. I'm telling you, not nice. When I talk,
there are so many ironic things that the mother say. The mother keeps saying you're being condescending. The mother keeps saying you're being snarky. The mother is now saying you're being narcissistic.
to someone, I look at them in their face, and I have a conversation with them. You insinuated that your sister was possibly fooling around with someone right now in the present, and I called you out on it, and I texted her and said, hey, what the fuck is going on? Because I have a relationship with Jenna as well. I have a relationship with Jenna as well. And you can turn your eyes to the left and the right, up and down, and all that shit. While you've been away.
I'm a narcissist?
Yeah, you are. Look it up if you don't know what it means.
I already know what it means.
It's all about Chloe. All about Chloe and Kendrick.
Let's look it up because we don't know what it means. Let's look it up. Narcissist, someone who exhibits extreme self-absorption, often manifesting as an inflated sense of self-importance, a deep need for admiration, entitlement, and a significant lack of empathy towards others. Some symptoms: sense of self-importance, preoccupation with power, beauty, or success, entitled, can only be around people who are important or special, arrogant, lack empathy, must be admired, interpersonally exploitative for their own game. Y'all can decide if she's a narcissist or not, or if anybody in this video is a narcissist.
All about, yes,
why are you bringing Kendrick in?
Because Chloe, because you don't stop with Kendrick. It's all about Chloe and Kendrick. That's all that matters. Well, it's not my job to run my sisters around. The fuck it is. It's interesting how you changed your tune, how you keep going and switching and going back and forth when you didn't even have a car, and then you were like, yeah, I'll take my sisters around. All of a sudden, we're dating Kendrick, friends with Kendrick, whatever bullshit title you want to give it, okay? He can fucking go ride a scooter off in the fucking sunset for all I care. And all of a sudden, it's not my job to take care of my sisters. It's not my job. Like, who the hell? I mean, I'm still talking.
I don't mind
I'm
doing
still
it, but
talking.
it's not my job.
I'm still talking. You're a narcissist. I'm still talking.
Okay.
Yeah. It is your job to take care of your sisters. You said that you would do it. You said that you had no problem doing it. And now you can run this boy all over fucking town to go get his this, go get his ID card, go get his haircut, go get his food, go pick up his lunch, help his mother, help his brother, help his sister. But when I ask you to do something for your siblings in your house, you huff and puff.
I don't huff and puff. I said I don't mind taking them around, but it's not my
You owe
job.
her money. And she has not asked you for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to her.
No, you aren't.
Yes, I was.
Oh, so then you know what?
Who are you to tell me?
Who am I to tell you?
Yeah, I was gonna give it to her.
Don't fucking talk to me like that, bitch. Who the fuck are you to talk to me like that? She doesn't want your money. Take the money that you want her to give you for gas and put it up your ass and put it in the gas tank.
I mean, I was gonna give it to her.
Did you tell her?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
If she doesn't tell me that she needs to pick it up.
No, Chloe, she's in class, bro. She's in high school.
Yeah, so I forget.
You sound like an asshole. Shut up. Shut up. She's in high school. She can't just, it doesn't roll like that. She can't just be on her phone like that. Even when I sent her text, when I was home, she didn't always respond right away. The phone's got to go in the bin sometimes. Bro, it's her first, second day back. Give her some fucking slack, bro.
I'm not talking about that.
Then what the fuck are you talking about?
She came in the night before just confirming that I was going to
girl,
pick her up.
She spoke to you in the car.
But I said I was driving and I had a Zoom meeting I had to go to, so I literally was.
So it's her fault?
No, I'm just
saying.
Then
you can't be her.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Chloe,
I was
Chloe,
turning.
Chloe, you can't say, hey, Jenna, you know what? Just hear me out. shut the fuck up and hear me out. Work on your fucking communication skills. I would have been like, hey, you know what? We were talking in the car. I thought I heard you say you needed me to take you. I was a little distracted. That's how I'm teaching your sisters. I was a little distracted. Were we supposed to get together tomorrow? And if so, can you tell me what it was again?
I had forgot.
Okay.
I had a Zoom meeting that I was coming home to, and I'm not saying it's her fault, but she asked me as I was making that turn on that oil slit. So I said, yeah, I should be available, and I came home.
Which the wheels came out one time or other, so you need to slow the fuck down.
Yeah, when it was raining. Mm-hmm. That's why she asked me right then and there. So when she asked me, I said, yeah, I should be available, and I came home on my Zoom.
Okay, but that's her fault. Why
I didn't say it was her fault.
So then stop.
I'm just
so
saying.
Anyway, I'm gonna mediate. So I'm gonna mediate.
Chloe,
stop talking.
You're asking me what happened. You're not even letting me explain.
Honey, I'm not stupid. I understand what you're saying.
No,
Chloe, stop talking. You're acting like a juvenile.
Okay.
Yeah, you belong in my artistic support class.
You're the one shouting.
You dare, because I'm the fucking queen, bro. Yeah, look to the left and the right again. Look to the left and the right again.
I looked up.
I know, I looked up. I told you, you're narcissistic, snarky bitch. I'm telling you, you're my daughter and I love you, but you know this person who you are right now, don't like it all.
Well, it's not. I'm not saying it's Jenna's fault. I'm just saying she asked.
I'm saying, like I was saying, you can't meet halfway.
Oh, I can. I'm just saying I had also forgot. But I'm saying if I'm the one driving her, it's not my responsibility to go to her.
Girl, you ain't grown.
Well, it's not my you just said it. I was grown.
You ain't grown.
But so
you're not.
Which one am I?
You're not.
Which one am I?
You're not. I'm telling you, you're not grown.
You just said that
I know you're not. I'm telling you that you are. Telling you that you're not.
But it's not my responsibility to go to her.
You're not grown.
If she needs a ride from me,
you're not grown.
So I had
you're not
also,
grown, and you're not her mother. You're not grown.
Yeah,
and you're not her mother.
And I wasn't.
You're not grown, and you're not her mother. You're not grown, and you're not her mother.
I think we should watch the. I think we should watch.
I think you're not grown.
Okay.
I think you're not grown.
Someone said, let me see what she looks like because I have an idea. I just want to confirm. I'm so glad my mother was. My mom, when I had some conflict with my mom, I've talked about this before, obviously, but when I had conflict with my mom over washing dishes, I had a problem with communal chores. I have a problem with like chore charts, and Monday is my sister's day, and then Tuesday is my other sister's day, and then Wednesday is my day, then it's mom's day, then it's goes around in a circle, right? I had an issue with that because I feel like I should only be cleaning my room. I should only be washing my dishes. I should only be folding my clothes. I feel like I shouldn't be in the cycle because I can do all of my own stuff. I want to do all of my own stuff, and it's not fair for me to have to do stuff after other folks. And my mom, like, I forgot what the conversation was like exactly, but she was like, "Did you eat today?" And I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "Did you eat chicken?" I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "Did you eat mashed potatoes?" I was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "Here, come in the kitchen with me. You see this pan? This is the pan that I fried the chicken in. You see this pot? This is the pot that I made the mashed potatoes in. And here's where the corn was, and here's the green bean, and blah, blah, blah." So even though you feel like you are cleaning up only after yourself, you're actually using the dishes that I cook. I have to use these dishes. So it's not just blah, blah, blah. She made me understand like that I am in fact using up other utility in the household. Well, not utilities. I'll just use that word because I'm grown now. But I am in fact using heat, right? Using AC, plugging in my my heater that I need to be like under the cover pointed at my feet when I'm in bed. Don't worry about that. But I in fact am using electricity and water and blah blah blah, all these things. And the important thing about this story is just that she explained it to me. She took me seriously, even though I was a child. It wasn't like I'm an adult and you're a child, I don't care. It certainly wasn't what we just watched. There was like a reasonable explanation. And if your kid doesn't accept that, I don't know what to do. I accepted it though. I was like, okay, it makes sense. But the important thing is that she explained in a way that made sense instead of just shutting me down because I'm a child and deciding that a child has a place and a parent has a place and a child's place is to shut up and listen. I don't know what this lady's doing. I don't even know what to say. I ain't never been around something like this ever. Yeah, there was that was a long way to say there was a conversation. That's all. In so few words, do you pay bills around here? She said to me.
No, you're not. I'm telling you that you are. I'm telling you that you're not.
But it's not my responsibility to go to her.
You're not grown.
If she needs a ride from me,
you're not grown.
So I had
you're not
also,
grown, and you're not her mother. You're not grown,
yeah,
and you're not her mother.
And I wasn't
you're not grown,
rude to
and you're
her.
not her mother. You're not grown,
I think
and you're not her mother.
I think we
you're
should
not
watch
grown.
the. I think we should
you're
watch.
not grown.
I think we
you're
should.
not grown.
Okay.
I think you're not grown.
I think
okay.
we should
and
watch.
I think you should watch it. You're not her mother.
Yeah, and I wasn't disrespectful to her. I had.
So if I was to wake her up and get her out of her sleep
I'm
right
sure
now,
she's already up.
I'm sure she is.
We can watch the film back. We
Honey,
really can. I was really polite.
Really?
Yeah, we
love to.
We were. I was,
love to.
I was really
love
polite.
to.
We can.
Love to. Love to. Not a problem.
We can.
Good. Love to.
Okay.
Okay.
I had said to her, I said, Jenna,
Okay.
I said, hey Jenna, hey Jenna, how was your day? And she said, good, good. I said, oh,
Wait, back up. Whoa. When was this? Today.
Yeah.
After you texted her, after she asked you, she said, wait, who's picking me up? And then she said, I'm done at 3:15, and she asked you to meet her where you usually meet her, and then you said like no, that you weren't going to meet her there, so she cut across.
What? I never said no. She said, are you going to pick me up? I don't know where I should wait. I said, go where I normally pick you up.
Mm-hmm.
So I never told her no. What? Like she
like, you didn't call her on the phone?
Yeah, I said
right,
I'm here. I said I'm here.
Was on the phone.
No,
right.
It wasn't. She texted me. She said, are you going to pick me up? I don't know where I should wait. I don't know if it was.
She asked
if you know where to go to where
she asked you, could you come around? She said she asked you if you could come around.
Yeah, by the crosswalk, and that's where the kids drive. And
I know, but you're not. Stop. You're not supposed. Chloe, shut up. You're not supposed to pick her up in the crosswalk, especially if there's a lot of movement there.
That's where she was asking me to pick her up, and I said no. I'll pick you up down the crosswalk where I normally pick you up. I'm not gonna pick you up on the crosswalk. I had said to her, no, I'll pick you up. Go where you normally go. That's when I had said no. So whatever she told you, I'm not quite sure of.
Well, then excuse me. Shut up. I will go back and make sure I didn't misunderstand her on that portion, because I know she said she asked you to do something a little bit different to come around. So I will clarify with her what she means, because maybe I didn't understand her properly. I thought you were supposed to come around and pick her up by the gym or by that area, and you said no. So let me see. I don't have a problem saying I'm wrong. When I'm wrong, I don't have a problem. When I'm wrong, I'm wrong. So let me clarify with her that portion.
And then I said, hey Jenna, how was your day? She said, good. I said, like, what did you do today? Da, 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 da. And I said, was I supposed to pick you up, or was mommy supposed to pick you up? Because I wasn't confirmed with if I was picking you up or not. And I know you texted me an hour before, and I know you asked me yesterday, but you asked me as I was turning.
But she don't know. She's not paying attention. Did you tell her that? She's listened.
I did when I told her in the car. And
I said,
why does the other sister get so much grace from the mom? Am I tripping? How come this daughter is like hated and talked to like she's vile and disgusting, but the other child is like, oh my God, what do you expect her to do? Or am I tripping?
Hey, stop, back up. Stop.
I do have to go to sleep soon.
Yeah, so do I. I have to go to work too, okay? I have to go to work too. So, listen, you made it a big deal.
I have to go to work too. Who's keeping who there? Is your child forcing you to stay in this conversation?
Because of your attitude. Right now, her attitude is a hell of a lot better than yours. So right now, I'm coming at you because I don't like your attitude. I don't like the way you talk to me. I don't like the way you answer me.
Is the attitude in the room with us? Well, it is, but
I don't like it, Chloe. So I'm coming at you because I know how snarky you can be. And shut up. And because she is the younger sister and she is the baby. I was the baby. I had two older.
So that's what this is about. She's reliving her childhood or something.
Sisters, and I was the baby, and my middle sister was a bitch. a fucking bitch. She was a bitch. She was mean. She was nasty. She would yell at me and scream at me, and she would hit me. That's why we don't. What are you looking like that for? I'm talking to you.
I didn't even open my mouth.
Oh, you're like.
Well, I mean, I do have to go to sleep.
Yeah, I have to go to sleep too, Chloe. I know it's all about you. I know.
So she had a bad childhood, and she was the little child, and the big sisters bullied her. So now she like has to, I guess, I don't know what this is, bully the older sister and protect the little child.
Well, I mean, the other day when I was out at 8:30, you said I had a 9 a.m. and now it's 11:30, and now
I gotta go to bed too.
9 a.m. But you said it was late at 8:30 when I was outside on the
street. You're outside with no fucking helmet, riding in the dark. I mean, that's a real ding dong.
You don't have to wear a helmet.
But you're so smart, you're stupid. I mean, dude, this is a residential area. Like what?
The scooter goes like 15 miles.
Okay, the scooter, Chloe. You know, really.
Like Maya doesn't ride a bike when she rides. Maya doesn't wear a helmet when she rides her bike.
Maya, let me tell you something. Ding dong. Let me bless you. Maya, you like to bring up your other sisters so much, and you like to compare yourselves. Let's go ahead and go there. Maya doesn't ride her bike in the dark, and when it starts to get dark, she's home. She knows how I feel, and I had to also yell at her lovingly and tell her to make sure she's not riding down the middle of the street. She's got to ride like she drives. Stay on the right, not down the middle. So you're wrong. Maya's not going outside. This is the difference. Going outside to ride her bike when it's about to get dark in 5 minutes. She doesn't do that. You've been gone, honey. I've been with these girls all year, okay? They know how, for the most part, I like things so I feel comfortable that my daughters are safe, that they're not injured, that they're not stolen or mangled or raped or anything. It does matter. We are living in different times. Maya doesn't go ride her bike at 8:15 talking about, I'm just going to go ride my bike. She doesn't do that. She rides her bike and she gets her ass out there. She goes, Mommy, I'm going to ride my bike before it gets dark. That's the difference between you and her. If you want to compare yourself, she doesn't do that. She knows how I feel about that. She knows that being in the dark is not safe. She doesn't even walk her dog in the dark. You and Kendrick went for walks in the dark. Very, 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 very dark. Like, we don't do that. Like, when it's really dark, we just don't do that. I have daughters. Why are you shaking your head?
I didn't even shake my head.
Oh, my God. You have a problem.
I looked right here.
And you went like this.
Oh, no, my leg is shaking. I didn't shake my head. I promise you I didn't shake my head.
Girl, I don't think you know what the fuck
I didn't shake
Have you called the helpline yet?
I haven't shaken my head. I literally looked down.
And your head went like this. Oh, you don't know what the hell you be doing. Girl.
I mean, my leg shook, but I didn't shake my head.
You don't even know what you be doing. You are not even aware. You are so unaware of your movements. You really are.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. You don't even
but
know
I
what you do.
I had said to Jenna, I said,
no, you asked her for gas money. You said, if you do this to me again.
That's not how I said it, though. I'm
not saying you said it like that. I'm just talking.
I explain how I said it, though?
No, I brought it up. She mentioned that you said that if you do this again, this is the second time that you did it. This is my tone. I don't know how your tone was, but I know it upset her, but I don't know what your tone was.
Yeah, that's why she's not telling the full truth, because what I said
Chloe,
upset her.
You lie, you fly as well, okay? You lie, you fly, okay? You lie as well. So I don't know the exact tone, but she said that you said, this is the second time you did this, and I need gas money. You didn't tell me this is the second time. I'm not saying verbatim. I'm not quoting her, so you could look up and down like a goop all you want. Oh my gosh, you're not going to be a great psychologist, boy. You can't be making faces at your clients when your clients.
I'm going to be a great psychologist.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm
going to be a fantastic psychologist.
Yeah?
I really do think so, yeah.
You really think so?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, good.
I really think I'm going to be a really good psychologist.
Then stop making the faces. I'm talking to you. Stop making the faces. Give eye contact. You can't even look your clients in the eye.
I can.
Then start. Start at home.
You're not a client.
Start at home.
You're not a client.
I'm a parent.
Yeah, so you're not a client.
I'm a parent, and you have no respect for your parents. You have no respect. You have no respect. None.
You're the one pointing at me.
I'm the mom. Honey, I'm the mom. You don't get it. You're on your cloud narcissistic 9. And I'm telling you, I'm the parent. When I'm the parent, you have to respect me. You don't have to like me, but you have to respect me. There's a difference. Learn the difference. If you're smart.
She would be a good psychologist. The way she just sitting here, go on. And this makes me realize I wouldn't be a good psychologist.
Learn the difference if you're smart. But see, you're not smart enough to know how to know the difference between the two. You mix the two. You're not smart enough to understand. You do not walk in wisdom to understand the difference between the two. I'm not asking you to like me. I don't give a shit if you don't like me. You don't have to fucking like me. I don't give a shit. That's on you, boo. I'll never turn my back on you unless you do some really, 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 really shady shit that I got to go to God about. But I'll never turn my back on you. But what you will do is you will respect me and your father. That's it. That's just how it goes. That's biblical, period. And if you don't, you die. That's what he says. Respect your parents, live a long life. That's how it goes. If you don't know, pick up the book and read it. You're in religious class. So you're very disrespectful.
Well, I had said to Jenna, I said, how's your day?
Mommy, did you say, excuse me, mommy, was there anything else that you needed to say? I'm just saying.
Oh, excuse me.
Is there, excuse me, what, Chloe?
Is there anything you needed to finish up on?
No, I'm still talking.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, like I said, however you put it, you never said you were paying her back. You approached her. I'm going backwards. You approached her at her job. You were out of fucking line again. Okay. Last time you yelled at her a couple times in the past. I don't know every moment and every instant.
I've never raised my voice at Jenna.
Okay. You never yelled at Jenna.
I've never raised my voice at Jenna.
You've never yelled at Jenna.
I've never raised my voice at Jenna.
I will definitely ask her that.
I've never raised my voice at Jenna.
You never yelled.
I might have had a little bit of a frustrated tone, but I've never raised my voice at Jenna.
You never screamed at Jenna.
No.
Okay, I'll double check that.
I've never screamed at Jenna.
I'll double check that.
Even when she called me a bitch, I've never yelled at Jenna.
Well, she was right, bro.
So I've never yelled at her.
Wait, so her yelling at her sister would be a problem, but now that she's like, my sister called me a B word, suddenly it's not a problem. As a matter of fact, your sister was right. Nah, this is a different type of favoritism.
Bitchy, bro.
But I've never yelled at her. I've never raised I might have had a little bit of a frustration, but I've never yelled at her.
Okay, like I said, I will check that with her. Chloe, I'll check that with her. Like I said, you have come out of your face. You approached her at her job when she's coming to get her food. So I heard I owe you money. So now you want to pretend now that I'm using, that's my word. You want to pretend now that you're going to pay her back when you never even mentioned it to her.
I mean, I was going to pay her back. I just didn't. I forgot to mention it to her.
Oh, okay. Well, then if you forgot, pay yourself and put the gas in the car. There you go. Now you don't have to pay her back. You could pay yourself back. And the money that you were going to give to Jenna, you keep it. Because we already had our discussion. Whether you had decided whether or not you were going to pay her back or not.
I did decide I was going to pay her
back. Like I said, Jen and I already had our conversation. So the money that you claimed in your head that you were going to pay her back with, what's so funny?
Well, I mean,
what's so funny? Well, why is that so funny that you said it in your head, but you didn't say it out loud?
I forgot to tell her, just like how she forgot to tell me.
I know, it's a tit for tat. That's the kind of girl you are.
I genuinely forgot to tell her I was going to pay her back.
Who knows if you're genuine or not?
Okay.
That's where it's at now.
Okay.
So genuinely take the money that you were going to give her and put it in the gas tank, and then leave the keys.
Well, then if I'm not driving the car, then
no. The money that you're going to pay Jenna back, you can put in the car.
But then I'm not going to be driving.
It doesn't work that way. Hey, listen, you got the attitude, bro. You're the one that got the attitude that's interrupting, that's rude, that's disrespectful, that keeps talking over me, that's making remarks and eye gestures and body language. It's you. It's you coming at me and stepping out. Excuse me. You're stepping outside of your lane. You're disrespecting me. And I know, because I would not get upset and start yelling if I don't feel disrespected. And I'm feeling very disrespected by you and your fucking boyfriend.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
No, you're not. You don't give a shit. All you care about is yourself and Kendrick. That's all you
Wait, where the boyfriend came from?
Care about. That's all you care about. I hope he goes off to go to war wherever he goes and he finds another, okay? Because he needs to go on with himself and find himself. Because you have no.
All right, guys. Now that we're all triggered, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And have a good weekend, guy. No, I'm just playing. I don't actually have words to say to that. I was just quite shocked to watch it. I didn't watch all of them. I just watched part of one and it triggered me. So I decided to save it for later. Let's do a palate cleanser.
How do you think I should ask this girl out that I've had a crush on for like years now?
Oh, I don't know. That's fun though. We should Google ideas.
No, I want to know how you specifically would want to be asked out. I just think it would be helpful.
Oh, why?
Because this girl who I've had a crush on forever now, she's like super similar to you.
Really?
Yeah, I think you even like know her really well.
Okay, anyways, we should go to the park.
You even know who it is? I've had a crush on her for a really long time.
No.
Do you want to guess?
No.
Well, she's really cute. We've been best friends for years, and you're pretty short. I mean, she's kind of short. Oh, did I just say that out loud? Please tell me you did not just hear that.
Okay, I didn't hear that.
Wait, really? I was kind of trying to hint. Were you really not picking up that I... You know what? I'm gonna be bold. How do you think I should ask this girl out that I've had a crush on?
I don't think this was a good palate cleanser. I don't think this was a good palate cleanser. The palate is uncleansed. The palate is uncleansed. Here, let me give a real palate cleanser.
I would have been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Been swallowed up. Been swallowed up. Been swallowed up. Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Swallowed up. Been swallowed up. Swallowed up. Been swallowed up. Swallowed. Swallowed up. Swallowed. Been swallowed up. Swallowed. Swallowed up. Swallowed. Been swallowed up.
So since I'm not actually going to comment on any of what we just watched, since it was mostly like, I don't know what to say besides leave your mom when the first chance you get. I think she's maybe 19. So I know there's a decision to be made about staying home with mom and going to online college maybe, or a community college nearby for cheap. Maybe the tuition, like the full tuition would be worth it here, like going on campus and living on campus away from home, because I don't know what that was. Y'all were saying the mom's jealous of her. Y'all were saying the mom's a narcissist. I don't know what it was. But since I'm not going to comment on it as I'm commenting on it, what we can do is, have y'all ever heard of David Goggins? Have y'all ever heard of him? Let me put a picture of him up here. David Goggins. David Goggins. Where's a good picture? Why does he have so many pictures with the same face? Like, no, this is actually really weird. Hold up. Let me show y'all something. Okay. Here he is. I don't know why it's so small. Have y'all ever seen this man? No? Never heard of him? Here, maybe you've heard of this man. Have you ever heard of him? No? What about this man here? Have you ever seen this man? Anybody? No? Well, I think it's weird how his face feels like it's the same in each picture, but I don't think it actually is. I think I'm just like having a moment right now. So this man apparently is like really inspirational, and he gives men all type of advice, like you got to wake up super early at 3 a.m. and start working out, and that's the only way you'll be an alpha male. I'm paraphrasing a lot. But his daughter came out on TikTok and made a post where it was revealed that based on her testimony, he was not in his daughter's life at all. And now the TikTok people are making think pieces and talking about how men's advice when it comes to self-help and all of these books that they write to give to men and sometimes women is not generally good advice, because these men will have a woman doing all of the child care on their own while the man gets to go and work out at 3 a.m. Because he doesn't have diapers to change. So the TikTok girlies are saying, that pretty much. They're saying that men's self-help not very good, because when it comes to child care, household duties, and stuff that would restrict you from taking the men's advice, the men are able to offload this onto women. He came with a clap back about the deadbeat allegations. Let's see what he had to say.
I don't know now. But no, seriously, dude. Yeah, I have to be. Yeah, it's so different. It's just life, man. We're all fucked up.
Just recently, right? On I think it was TikTok, your daughter, or I think it was your daughter, comes out, and just getting back on after 10 months on, right? And we've had different conversations about family stuff, but just recently, I think it's this week, and it's kind of viral pieces of it, right? Fill me in, like, what is that when you see it? You see that from your side. What does it? What does it feel? What does it mean, like from your side? So you like, so welcome back to Instagram. Or,
yeah, so definitely fuck you back to Instagram. All right, so to give you all context, I have to give you context first because y'all know what the fuck's going on. So it can't hurt me. I talk about my daughter. I don't talk a lot about it because guess what? She didn't ask to be where I am. So I ain't talk a lot about it. She came out on, she's done a couple things, one on Facebook a few years ago. She did something on Reddit, and she just did something here about a week ago on TikTok. Y'all can get your phone. Her name is Jade M. Goggins. You may not have any context about it, but go to Jade M. Goggins and look it up. Basically.
Okay, let's go to Jade M. Goggins. Let's look up Jade M. Goggins. Oh, J Dim. This account is private. Oh. Well, guess we won't be looking at her post.
What she does is she calls me an absent father. She's never seen me before, doesn't know who I am, type of shit. That's how it makes it look, which is a fucking lie. She did something in 2018.
Hold up. Let me write down his. Hold up. Okay, she claims he's an absent father and makes it seem like he's never been in her life. Okay, and he says this is a lie. All right.
On Facebook, saying I was a deadbeat dad. She did something on Reddit with more deadbeat dad shit. Okay. I don't know how I'm going to explain this if you guys don't want to hear it, but you asked me a question. So I'm going to try my best to put it in as much context as I can.
Already, I feel like he about to be full of BS just based off of what he just said. Because what do you mean? I don't know how to explain it. Isn't the explanation, I've been an active father in my child's life all this time? Actually, like, I don't, that's what maybe I'm reading into it too much, but I feel like he already BSing.
Me and her mom got divorced when she was about 1 year old. Her mom thought I was her soulmate. Her mom could not stand me, period. She pretty much made my daughter hate me. I was in her life until she was about 15, and I will try to explain what happened. And I don't like talking without proof. So let me back up.
Okay, wait. He says he was in her life until she was 15. Divorced mom. Mom did everything to make her hate him. Wait, let me make sure I heard that right.
Me and her mom got divorced when she was about 1 year old. Her mom thought I was her soulmate. Her mom could not stand me, period. She pretty much made my daughter hate me. I was in her life until she was about 15.
Wait, her mom couldn't stand me, what?
Stand me, period. Her mom cannot stand me, period.
I have no idea what he just said. Let me do closed captions. Oh, unavailable. Her mom couldn't stand me for a period of time? Is that what he said?
pretty much made my daughter hate me. I was in her life until she was about 15. And
mom made him hate her.
I will try to explain what happened.
And he was in her life. And oh yeah, we already wrote that.
And I don't like talking without proof. So let me back up for a second. As far as the deadbeat dad thing goes, all that shit started, obviously when people do that, they want to hurt you. There's been videos out there about me being a deadbeat dad. People who don't like me, we're very excited to see we got something on the superhero David Goggins. He's not a good father. I wish I could sit up here right now and tell you all, because this is what I like to do. I like to come up here right now and own it. I like to own the fucked up shit in my life. It makes it easier. I come up here, I tell you all I was a fucking deadbeat dad, I didn't see my daughter, I'm a piece of shit. What y'all gonna say then? Nothing. Exactly. So I can't say that to you all because it's bullshit. I've never one time attacked my daughter. I've never one time attacked my ex-wife. I've seen this stuff for years. People have made videos on me. That's my daughter.
Wait, you've never attacked your ex-wife? Because you just said when she got divorced from you, she tried to make your daughter hate you. No, you said she pretty much made your daughter hate you. You don't think this is an attack?
No matter how the fuck she doesn't like me, that is my...
And you give no details. Like you say you were in your child's life for the first 15 years. And for these years, the mom was trying to make her hate you. How? Like, this is something I don't understand. You're spending time with your daughter. I assume what he's going to say is, oh my God, guys, of course I spend holidays and I see my daughter every weekend, every week, and I take her to school and pick her up from soccer practice, and I take her to the doctor when she gets sick. This is what I'm expecting him to say. So the whole one parent is trying to turn me against the other allegations that we hear from men, I don't generally understand. Because I have seen single mothers who the man has flat out abandoned the child, like abandoned, and the child still grows up with this sanitized image of their dad. So I don't understand what you can do to a child to make them resent one parent, if I'm being honest. Especially if, like he says, you're active in your daughter's life and she's there with you physically and can experience you for herself. Like, this seems difficult. I'm not going to say it's impossible, but it seems like a difficult task if your daughter is with you for 15 years, experiencing you, and you're being a good father, that somehow the mom just turns her against you, even though the daughter is there with you and you're being a good father to her. This seems unlikely, but let's hear what he has to say.
Fucking daughter.
TikTok stuff out there. And I had to tell the truth about conversation.
Wait, why does his mom come up? Did I miss something? Why his mom came up to defend him? Hold up.
TikTok stuff.
My fucking daughter. Doesn't like me, that is... No matter how the fuck she doesn't like me, that is my fucking daughter.
TikTok stuff out there. And I had to tell the truth about conversations that I had as a grandmother with my granddaughter about her dad. How she never called him dad. She always referred to him as David. As a young girl, he was David to her. I called.
Wait, I know they're not about to try to turn on the daughter and make it the daughter's fault. When she was sick, she called him David. Can we really blame him for leaving? She called him by his name.
Him dad more than she did. Whenever I'd ask her to come visit me, she would say, only if David is not going to be there. That hurt me. That hurt David. I would beg her to try to have a relationship with her dad, and she said no. Now, you all know.
Wait, you're begging the child to have a relationship with the, huh? Oh my God, please have a relationship with your dad. Huh? Huh? This feels like something that you would do in court. I don't know if you want a relationship with your child and you feel like the mother's turning her against you. This feels like remember that research. Hold up. Let me see if I can find it. Remember that research we looked at, and it showed that when fathers go to court, paternity court, number one, with no factors applied, they win custody the majority of the time. So they're actually favored in child court. So if a father wants to see his child and spend time with his child, he doesn't actually have to like rely on the child reaching out to him and the child doing the heavy work of forming a relationship with their parent. He can actually do that himself. But what we also know, let me see. Where is it? I can't find it, but when men claim alienation, when men say the mother's keeping me from my child, even without evidence, usually they are much more likely to get custody. So if it really was a case he feels like of alienation, it didn't even have to be a case based on the research I've looked into. If he just claims this, automatically, not automatically because there's humans involved, but automatically the court sides with him. This was true even for fathers who had allegations of physical or sexual abuse towards the mother or children. This was true of fathers who had convictions for physical or sexual abuse against the mother or children. If those fathers say the mother is alienating me in court, they were much more likely to receive custody. And mind you, men are already much more, more likely to receive custody. So I'm just saying this because she said the child never reached out. We wanted the child to reach out to us so bad, but she never reached out to him. I feel like if my child said, "I hate you, Dad," and ran into the other room, I wouldn't be like, "Oh, well, let me pack my bindle." Let me show y'all something. I gotta show y'all something real quick. Let me pack my bindle. My daughter said she hates me and she ran into the other room. There's nothing I can do. I'll just have to pack up and leave. I tried so hard to be in my daughter's life. I didn't text or call her, but my grandma, my mom did. My mom did the hard work of forming a relationship with her grandchild. And when my daughter was going to hang out with my mom made the effort to try to form a relationship between us. Huh? I'm sorry, this is your proof? I'm trying to see, what are they proving here? Hold up.
I would beg her to try to have a relationship with her dad, and she said no. Now, you all know, it's no secret, that David's dad was a piece of shit. He's dead now. But he beat us. He beat David to the point where I couldn't send him to school on certain days. But I made him, after I left, I made him go see his dad. Because
yeah, so anyway, my husband or boyfriend or whatever, David's dad was so abusive to the point he would beat David within an inch of his life. I couldn't send him to school, presumably because if the teacher saw him beat so brutally, they might call child services and we might lose our child because of how abusive the father was. But anyway, I forced David to have a relationship with his dad anyway, with his abuser, who nearly beat him to death, and you.
send him to school on certain days. Dad was a piece of shit. He's dead now. But he beat us. He beat David to the point where I couldn't send him to school on certain days.
And y'all will be happy to know that in the comments, everyone is, I was going to side with Goggins anyway. These kids get brainwashed early. We all know moms can turn the kids against their dads. Mind you, they're all siding with him and his mom. What did all a man needs to do is say the mom is keeping the child from me and she's making the child hate me with no evidence.
But I made him, after I left, I made him go see his dad. Because that's what mothers are supposed to do. As much as I want.
Sorry if your dad beat or raped you. You're going to go see him. And the crowd goes wild. But then again, they're there to watch David Goggins. So, like, what would we expect from them? Brought to you by DDG fans. Mom not beating the allegation. That's what a mom is supposed to do. When your child is beat within an inch of their life, you take them straight to their abuser and force them to have a relationship. That's what a mom is supposed to do, not protect your child. Well, I guess the apple don't fall too far. That's what moms are supposed to do. And what they're doing is putting the onus on his child's mother to force them to have a relationship because he's certainly not doing it.
I wanted to hurt his dad, and I really did because he hurt us. I couldn't use my kids to do that. I could not weaponize my children.
Keeping your children from their abuser is not weaponizing your And how much do you want to bet there are abusers in the crowd clapping and cheering?
To hurt their dad. And it wasn't until one incident when I was begging Jade to come spend the night with me and her dad, and she refused multiple times in front of him. Then he finally said, "Mom, quit. Mom, stop." And I did. I had no idea how much I was hurting David by trying to convince his daughter to be in his life.
Oh, won't someone think about David? I didn't consider how much it's hurting David. That his daughter won't make the effort. She's making the son seem abusive too. Oh, they don't see this as abuse.
Now, I know that I'm the mother, and anything I say, she's his mom, she's going to say whatever she wants him to say. But I got to tell you, because of this TikTok video and so much was out there about David that's not true, I didn't want people to think that what I was saying was not true. So I wanted to get proof. So I do have, and would you help me do this? I hate this. I swear to God, I hate this.
Is your phone here?
It's okay.
Hold on, let me get my notepad out so I can write down the proof. Let me make sure I have my notepad out.
Yeah, fuck, press the board.
All right, so I thought maybe if we had words, Jade's words, David's words, so you don't have to believe me. And here's the exchange between the absentee dad, David. Now I'm going to read it. No, I'm going to read it. Sorry you feel the way you do about me. You don't even thank me for the things I've done. I sent you $1,000 for your 16th birthday and don't even get a thank you. I have never gotten a thank you for anything I've done for you. Not to mention you.
1 second. He sent her birthday money and she didn't say thank you. Okay.
Never wished me happy birthday, Father's Day, or anything else.
She never wished him a happy birthday or happy Father's Day. Okay.
I'm not going to do this back and forth with you. One day you will see I'm a good man. If you don't, I understand. I never liked my father either because he beat me. Now I just want to.
Wait, his proof that he's a good dad is I sent you money one day out of the year. You should be thankful to me. You never even said happy Father's Day to me. Wait, this is his fatherhood? His fatherhood is I sent her money one day. I thought he was going to say, I take her to soccer practice. I pick her up after school. I take her to the doctor. We eat together at the dinner table. I thought when he was going to prove that he's a good, involved father, he was going to be telling us about like the time he spends with his daughter and the memories they make that they'll cherish or something like that. I didn't think he would be like, oh, I sent you money on your birthday one time. This man is rich, by the way. That $1,000 ain't nothing. And his proof that he's a good father was him whining that she didn't say happy birthday or happy Father's Day. This doesn't seem like you're trying to provide proof that you're a good father. It seems like you're trying to drag your child so the internet turns on her and sides with you. And the mother, because it's not lost on me that you said the mother is trying to turn her against me and make her hate me.
Read the response from Jade. I will never, ever see that you are a good man because there will never be a day you ever see me again. You will never see me again, ever. And then you know how she ended it? Have a great life, David. Have a great life, David. So I just.
This monster of a child. I can't believe she would text her own absent father like that after he sent her money one birthday. Can't somebody think of David's feelings? What about David?
I just wanted you to know the truth. Yeah, he's a tough man, but this hurt the shit out of him. And
the last several years is because of what you just heard.
Wait, that's it? That's the proof? The proof that he's a good dad is that he sent her money on her birthday and she said, you're not a father to me, goodbye. Not just when she was 16, Faith. They were talking about when she was a child, like when she was a little child, she wasn't, even though he says he was in her life for the first 15 years. They were also talking about when she was just a little child, like a baby, she was already not wanting to see him and not calling him dad, calling him David. So they're not just dragging a 16-year-old girl, they're also dragging her 6-year-old self too. And saying that she should, as a 6-year-old, I don't know the actual age, I'm approximating. As a 6-year-old, she should have been making the effort to reach out to her dad and form a relationship.
When I went out, I couldn't stand my mom for making me see my dad. So when my daughter just kept saying, I don't want to see anymore, I don't want to see anymore, I don't want to see anymore, roger that.
Oh. But your dad's an abuser. Are you? Reading fake? Y'all think the text messages were fake? I hope those texts were real. I really hope they were. If you faked the text messages and that's what you came up with. Welcome to the membership. I'm not on cam to dab today, but I'll give it to you next time if you remind me. I'm trying to find his daughter's TikTok. David Goggins. The people are saying this is why you hear both sides before judging. She missed out on having an awesome dad. Anyone who has ever dealt with a bitter baby mama can understand how weaponizing kids destroys lives. People are overwhelmingly on his side. Mm. The woman reading that is the new wife. No, that's his mom. But maybe you're right. I'm really trying to find his daughter's post. I remember saving it, but I think she's privated her account now. Maybe y'all can decide. Why didn't they put it on? Yeah, maybe it was fake. I like to believe that it's real. I'm trying to treat it as if it's real. Y'all can decide for yourselves if you think he's an active and involved father based on his defense for why he abandoned his child. His defense was not that he's an active, involved father. His defense is that his daughter didn't like him, so he just didn't make any effort to be in her life at all. But he did send her money on her birthday one time. Oh, and she's ungrateful and should have said happy birthday to him and wished him a happy Father's Day and thought about his feelings. The 6-year-old. Girl, let me see if I can find this. I really cannot find her at all. J. Dem Goggins. Now, why would we do this after our palate cleanser? Where is it? Ah! Maybe if I just Google. Nope, nothing. Deadbeat. Maybe if I search David Goggins, Deadbeat. Nope. Pretty sure Goggins himself admitted he's been a bit of a deadbeat dad. Surprised more people don't talk about it. Yeah, but he runs hundreds of miles. I guess this is all very fresh. I can't find nothing. Oh, wait, this happened years ago. David Goggins, blah, blah, blah. Oh, he was on the Joe Rogan podcast. He's a popular guest. Well, that tells us a little bit about him. He's being labeled a deadbeat dad by a woman claiming to be his daughter. The woman claims David's her biological father, hasn't been in her life for the past 17 years. She posted a video showing him holding her in his arms. Why is this article so skimpy? Oh, it's not even on screen for y'all to see. I thought we were all looking at everything together. Well, I can't find any more information about this, so I guess we're all just discovering this man and that he's a deadbeat together. Let's have one more palate cleanser before we go. I don't have anything to say. I think I've said everything I want to say today, which is not much. I feel we've seen a million of these. Oh no, I have no memes. My TikTok is not full of memes. It's just full of actual stuff. Oh, I have this.
My main dish, cooking my side dish. I got the Krabby Patty.
Bro, what?
My main dish, cooking my side dish. I got the Krabby Patty.
Bro, what? Oh my god. How do you even get the lobster set up like that, bro?
My main dish, cooking my side dish. I got the Krabby Patty.
Okay, that's like the only meme type video that I have on my TikTok at all. Oh, I have this one. Okay, that's all I have. I'm gonna go on the side of he's a deadbeat. Don't know him, haven't seen him a lot. I only have to go off of his daughter saying that he's a deadbeat, and him and his mom coming in, his boy mom coming in, who facilitated him in his abuser meeting against his will. I only have those two to go off of, and their testimony was not very convincing to me. But you guys can make your own decision. Thank you for joining. This was supposed to be a little light stream. We just added David Goggins because we spent the first half of the stream being triggered, and I felt like we shouldn't end that way. And then we just ended up watching some more triggering mess. So they didn't. No, you didn't hear their explanation. Let me read my notes. He was in her life until she was 15. He doesn't explain how he was in her life, but he gives us a hint later when he says he sent her birthday money one time. He says the mom made the daughter hate him, and his daughter is doing this to hurt him. And she never wished him a happy birthday or a happy Father's Day. And that's how he was an active and involved father. You didn't read the CDC study? It was right there in paragraph 2. If you had have read the study. I do have memes on Instagram, but I'm going to save them for an actual video. Let me play my thingy, and then I'll tell you guys what we're going to do next.
I would have been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? swallow, have you ever been swallowed, swallow, have you ever been swallowed, been swallowed up, been swallowed up, been swallowed up, swallowed up, have you ever been swallowed up, swallowed up, been swallowed up, swallowed up, been swallowed up, swallowed, swallowed up, swallowed, been swallowed up, swallowed, swallowed up, swallowed, been swallowed up.
Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you ever gotten to a time of swallowing when everything was overwhelming and you were at your wits' end? That is where I'm coming from. You see, for me, it's relational. But from God's point of view, it's transactional. I don't remember how the rest of the sermon went. So here's our next videos. We have two things that I would like to talk about, but I'm not sure which I'll do first. The first thing I'd like to talk about is the pick-me politics of Keke Palmer. I've recently seen her go viral again for talking about how rich women need to date men who live under the bridge. She says she's tired of, she doesn't understand why she gets so much pushback when she says rich women should date men who have nothing going on with their lives at all. If Darius couldn't make her understand there's nothing we can do, that's my philosophy. That is my philosophy. So we're going to talk about her, and we're going to do what I feel like is not a deep dive. It's like a shallow dive on her life. And we're going to talk about her pick-me-ism and where I think it comes from. We're going to look at her defense of R. Kelly grooming children. She doesn't say he's not doing it. She just says that the victims are making it up, and if they aren't making it up, then a bunch of men do that. So why are we punishing him for it? And some of the victims were grown, so she don't care about them. I guess rape is only important for like if it happens to children or something. So I didn't know her comments about R. Kelly. I just knew she gave a defense of him, but I thought her defense for R. Kelly was like her Jonathan Majors defense. I thought it was like, oh my God, he's a young black man. Let me find that song. Hold up. I'm a young black man.
I'm a young black man doing all that I can to stand. Oh, but when I look around and I see what's being done to my kind, every day I'm being hard to this prey. My people don't want no trouble. We've had enough struggle.
Yeah, so I thought her defense of R. Kelly was going to be like, he's a young black man. Hollywood's trying, he was about to buy NBC. This is the white people trying to bring him down. I thought that her defense of R. Kelly was something like that. I didn't know she actually spoke about the victims and said they're making it up. And like on The Breakfast Club, she was like, come on, you don't think some of those victims are just like, I was quite surprised. So we'll go through that. We'll go through her defense of Jonathan Majors, her defense of Chris Brown, and her perpetual decision to defend her choice, her perpetual defense of her choice to date down, and her belief that wealthy women should be dating down, including that little piece on Steve Harvey's show where Steve said you need to find someone on your level, and she said, no, I think I'll go find a man with nothing going on in his life and date him. And I don't understand why people are so triggered about that. So that's one. The other thing we were going to talk about is political stealthing, and why men lie about politics on dating apps. So the TikTok girlies are saying that they are experiencing men who, in dating, who are lying about their conservative status. And the question I had was why. So we were going to talk about political beliefs between men and women widening, and women becoming more Gen Z, I think younger women becoming more liberal and left-leaning, and men becoming more conservative and right-leaning, and blah, 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 blah. We were going to look at some research that showed that women tend to care about values more and political beliefs more when y'all are dating, and men don't. We were just going to talk about some stuff like that. So that's the other video. Which one should we do? Vote. 1 for Keke Palmer, 2 for political stealthing. Let me close my eyes. I'm betting ones. I'm betting a bunch of ones. When I open my eyes, I'll see a lot of ones. I may see 1 or 2 twos. I'm a young black man. Wait, hold on. Let's put some music while we vote.
I'm a young black man doing all that I can.
Okay, a bunch of twos. Quite surprised. 1-1. Okay, well, we have 1-1. So it looks like we're doing Keke Palmer. Thank you all for voting. I really do appreciate that. Your inputs were so important. Oh, a poll. Okay. I forgot I could just make polls. Let the people decide. Now, while y'all vote on that.
To stand. Oh, but when I look around and I see what's being done to my kind, every day I'm being hard to this prey.
I'm being hard to this prey. My people don't want no trouble. Now, let me find y'all being cultured and worried about this political climate and wanting some political content. Let me catch y'all. We're going to do both, by the way. This is just about which I should focus on first. Like for Labor Day, maybe. Yes, let me give y'all some voting music.
I would have been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Been swallowed up. Been swallowed up. Been swallowed up. Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Swallowed up. Been swallowed up. Swallowed up. Been swallowed up. Swallowed up. Swallowed up. Swallowed. Been swallowed up. Swallowed. Swallowed up. Swallowed. Been swallowed up.
Okay. The results are in. Out of 66 people, 27 have voted. 52% picked Keke Palmer, pick me. No, 50% picked Keke Palmer, pick me politics. 50% picked political stealthing and dating. Who's going to be our tiebreaker? 52% picked Keke Palmer, pick me politics. 48% picked political stealthing and dating. One more for pick me politics. Going once. About half of the people have voted. Does anyone else want to vote? Going once. Going twice. Going 3 times. Oh, we are leaning way into Keke Palmer now. We do Kiki's all the time. Well, what did the members say? Hold up, let me see who's a member in the chat. Because y'all pay money, so I gotta listen to y'all. The members are saying 2. Well, let me see who the biggest fans are today. London Link, Mary Sparkles, Ronell. Let's see what they said. Let's see what they voted for. They voted for the political one. But most of y'all are voting for Keke Palmer. So, do we not paying customers? Why do I have 0 likes? Hold up. I have 0 likes on this video. Excuse me. Excuse me, 62 people watching now. Why is it 0 likes on the video? Come talk. Come outside. We just want to talk. No, we can do Keke Palmer first because the people have spoken. And we can do political stealthing shortly after. I see 34 likes. I know y'all are not looking at the screen right now and saying that it's lying to me when I have it right here in front of us. And the chat's live, so we know that this is in real time right now. A banner? I shouldn't have a banner. You should want... The girlies on TikTok are saying, I shouldn't have to tell you. You should want to do it yourself. There, now it has 1 like, mine. With that being said, thank you everyone for voting. I really do appreciate that. So we'll be doing Keke Palmer Pick Me Politics probably on Labor Day, and then political stealthing and dating maybe next Saturday or Sunday. And that one does take a bit more research too, so maybe it's good to hold off on that one. So that works out. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, London Link and Miri, for sending the super chats. YouTube does take half, but I will keep the $1 that they give me. Thank you. And thank you, Miri, for becoming a member. The members only videos are not very good. I don't recommend people become members for the members only videos. And the members in the chat will tell you that too. They'll tell you. Where are the members? Tell them. Don't let these people be surprised when they pay their $1, $2, or how much is the membership? Let me see. I think the membership is 99 cents. Oh, the Discord's not a part of the membership. That's just open. It's in the description if you guys want to join the Discord. And the Discord is not dry. It's real wet. Let me tell you something, like a slippery slide. And let me tell you something about the Discord. The Discord is always hot. It's jumping. The people in there can't stop talking. I'm talking about I had to turn the notifications off. The notifications off. I had to turn them off because I was just getting so many back to back at night. I couldn't sleep. So if you want to join my Discord, it is very hot. It is very popping. Get ready for it to be sweaty and wet. Talk about my Discord dry. I'm in the Discord, right? Let me see what's in the Discord. We got memes. We got video, we got TikTok, YouTube, we got community, people sharing their videos that they make on YouTube. All types of heat in the Discord. I'll talk about a real community who's always in there talking to each other. That's what I'm talking about. Level up, you didn't have nothing to say tonight except for this when I'm talking about my hot jumping Discord. That's what you feeling like? Not the Discord trying to make up a reality that doesn't exist. Anywho, thank you for joining the membership again. I'm looking through the members only page to see if I would recommend it. We have really good videos in there. Let me see if I can show y'all just a little bit. I can't show y'all everything. We had this really engaging live stream. Is it gay to give the homie a little bit of head? Wait, are we live? No. Okay, so I'm live on, and it keeps doing this every time. It makes my, hold up, is my micro just testing the sound? Let's go back. Please do hit the link. My juicy juice with electrolytes. But I'm gonna pour it in the mug because the mug looks more professional. We're starting early this Saturday morning, 10:50 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. My claim is quite simple. Sucking dick is not gay. If you disagree, please hit the link. I will not elaborate further unless you hit the link because my claim is neither controversial nor is it wrong, nor does it need explanation, to be honest. So Twitch says, I'm live on YouTube, but Twitch says the title is not appropriate and they won't let me go live. So let me, is it gay? Is it gay to give the homies head? Let's see if they'll let me do that. Twitch said that's okay. Now we're live on Twitch too. My claim is quite simple. Sucking dick is not gay. My claim is quite simple. If you don't understand or if you disagree, please do hit the link. I have all day trying to settle a debate with my friend. Just trying to settle a debate with my friend. That's all we're doing today. A settling debate. Yes, the skin flute. I think that's what they call it. Wait, when did somebody come up? Rural area. Present, but you popped in the spot as soon as you came up.
That's all good.
The clip there. Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm just a bit I'm a bit taken aback at my friend's beliefs today. He believes sucking dick is gay.
Wait, okay, so the title asked for men to explain it. That's the only reason why I thought it wasn't for women to come up and debate you.
Oh, sorry, I'm gender neutral. Here, I'll put it.
Okay. I mean, I don't understand what there's a debate because, like, what does the word mean? Like, are we redefining gay or we have something else going on there?
Well, what does gay mean to you?
It means to have homosexual interactions, right? So you date people of the same sex. You do things. I'm trying to like be censored. You do things with people of the same sex in a sexual way.
So if I think about men's body parts because I'm attracted to them, is that gay? Since I'm not like doing anything, that would be gay.
No, that would not be gay. I don't think so.
Just like thinking about it, it turns me on. That's not itself gay because there's no action that has been taken yet.
Right, because that's just homo-romantic, right? Like you're just romantically into same sex, not necessarily that you're having the sex with the same sex.
That's interesting, actually, your position. So I could think about and fantasize about a man kissing him, doing sex with him, but you wouldn't believe any of this is gay.
I don't think that's what gay means, right? Unless I'm wrong about what the word means.
And how would you define it again?
To have homosexual interactions, so to have sex with the same sex person. That's the definition, right? Can you look it up? I'm so slow now. Like now I feel like I don't know what I'm talking about.
Well, I'm curious about your definition. I did look the definition up to make sure that it was what I thought it was, but I'm more interested in your definition actually, because this would like, so you said thinking about it and being attracted to men, you would call that like homo what?
Romantic.
Homo romantic.
Mm-hmm.
Let me familiarize myself with that word. An individual who experiences romantic attraction to people of the same gender or similar gender.
Right, so that's about attraction.
That sounds like gay.
But that's attraction, right? So then there's attraction and then there's actual sex. So like I could be attracted to somebody but not have sex with them.
So do you think it would be a difference if you were dating a man and you found out he was gay? Do you think that would be different than finding out he's homo-romantic?
I mean, for me personally, no. I feel like those two things go together, but that's just how I would see it. But I know people who think of it differently. So like when I put in the comments, I know a man who literally does not think this title is, you know, what it is. They actually think it's not gay for real. I know people have different mental constructs and I know they think about it differently. So that's why I asked what's the definition of the word, because we need to hinge ourselves to something outside of our own experience, our own opinion, and just like basically what do the words mean?
Okay.
Go from there.
So I'm going to define gay moving forward as sexually or romantically attracted to people of one's own sex.
Okay. Okay.
Usually a man. But that's how you would define homo-romantic, except without the sexual part.
Right. Exactly.
Hold up. Wait a minute. This man's name is...
It's not gay if it happens in jail. That's crazy. Sorry, I didn't mean to read the comment, but I saw it.
One second. Go down.
What?
Or you can go ahead, or could you repeat what you said? Sorry.
I don't remember. I don't remember the last thing I said. I feel like you said the last thing. And then you were looking up something. Oh, you were saying that you're going to define gay as being romantic as
I'm defining gay as the definition of gay. I don't know where you got your definition where you can be fantasizing about men but not gay. It is that you cannot fantasize about men without being gay, in my opinion. Well, you can actually.
Really? Because like, what? That's what I'm saying. Okay, what's the definition? Like, what's the whole definition?
Sexually or romantically attracted to people of one's own sex.
So sexually and romantically attracted to. Okay, then yeah, then I guess it's gay. Then if you think about same sex, then you're gay.
How is that gay?
Based on the definition. I mean, I just said I don't think it is, but you know.
Okay, before we get to that, sorry, we're getting way off track.
Oh, okay.
Back to sucking dick.
All right.
Do you believe sucking dick is gay?
Yes.
Is it gay for a woman to suck dick?
No.
Okay. Do you believe sucking dick is gay?
For men, yes.
You believe it's gay for a man to suck dick?
Yes.
Why?
Because it is.
No, but why?
Because they're having same-sex sex.
But gay is being attracted to. What if someone says, would you rather suck dick or watch your mama die? This is actually quite a popular question in the Black community, in case you didn't know. And I say, I would rather suck dick. Would that be gay?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yes.
I disagree because there was no attraction to the man and I was doing it to save my mom.
So you feel like you have to be attracted to somebody in order to engage in sex? Is that what you're saying?
You have to be attracted in order to, well, first of all, that's not sex.
What's not sex?
A man saying suck D or watch your mom die. I believe this is coercion and therefore rape, which I think of differently than I think of sex. So I don't believe that would be gay, even if you were.
Okay, all right.
Because of the, I don't believe that would be gay because of the sex, because I don't believe there would be sex there in the first place. But
okay,
even if it were consensual, I wouldn't believe it's gay.
Okay, because you're saying, wait. You're saying, because your working definition is that if you think about homo-romantic sex and you actually engage in it, that's gay. So you're saying,
think about. I believe if you are sexually or romantically attracted to men as a man, then you're gay. So like this does not require further action. Like if I'm sexually attracted to men, that doesn't require me to suck anything, take anything, give anything. That just requires me to be attracted to them.
And you think that's gay?
Yeah, I think that's gay. You would think it's homoerotic, but not gay. But I think it's gay just because the definition of gay is like the definition of homoerotic. Okay,
fair enough. And then you said that the popular Black community question about saving your mom or sucking dick, it's not gay because it does not involve either of those things. It's an ultimatum, and therefore outside of both of those parameters.
That is correct. But even if there were no ultimatum, it would not be gay.
Well, so if somebody just asked you to suck dick, then, and you said you would, that's not gay?
Let's say hypothetically.
Okay, my bad.
You have a homie. Pretend you're a man.
Mm-hmm.
I know ill, but you have a homie. He's having a bad day. Why? Production, hit the link, because why is it gay? Sorry, I got caught up actually. We were only supposed to do a quick preview for the members to tell the members why it's definitely not worth it to become a member at all. But please do hit the link, production. Come and tell me why it's gay for a man to give head to his homies. Please hit the link. Are you laughing?
No, please finish, please. I can mute myself.
He's having a bad day. He's down on his luck. He has been dealt a bad hand by life. His father just passed away. He lost his wife and children in a house fire. He's finding it hard to move forward each day. And you offer just a little bit of head. You believe that would be gay. Production, you were saying something about this gay.
Hi, can you hear me?
I can hear you. How are you?
Pretty good. I'm speakerphoning it on a Friday. Just had a cheese plate. I think any sex act between two people of the same sex is gay.
How?
Because you are either, now, not a coerced sex act. So if someone's like, perform this act on me or watch your mother be killed, that is coercive sex.
Okay, let's define gay.
You already did. Two people of the same sex being either sexually attracted or romantically attractive to one another.
Yeah, so I describe it as sexually or romantically attracted to people of one's own sex, but usually by men, which is like the Google definition, I'm pretty sure. So what about having sex with a man says I'm attracted to him?
So if you're having sex with me, I mean, are you having sex with a man that you don't want to be having? Meaning, are you not enjoying the man? Are you not finding pleasure with the man?
You're having the sex, but you're not sexually or romantically attracted to him.
How are you performing then?
Poorly.
So is this non-consensual sex? Is this coercive sex?
Your homie has been dealt a bad hand.
Mm-hmm.
He just lost his mother in a house fire.
Mm-hmm.
He lost his father who tried to run into the house fire to save her.
Mm-hmm.
He lost his kids who were in the car while the dad ran into the house fire. And so the kids were in the hot sun in the car and passed away.
Mm-hmm.
He just lost his car and his home and he's homeless.
Okay.
And you decide, because he's down on his luck, to give
Mm-hmm.
him just a little bit of head.
Okay. So out of all the things you could give him, including shelter, access to social services, maybe a hearty meal, an automobile, money for caskets and funeral needs, you decided to give him a tiny bit of head. That means you're gay.
Head is free. Everything that you listed costs money.
Shelter's not free if you have someplace to live. I mean, shelter is free if you have someplace to live. If you can bring someone to your home and shelter them, that's free.
Because every time the man you invite in your home breathes, it brings the temperature up to 72, and the air conditioner has to turn on to bring it back down to 70. And so it's not free, actually.
It's a reach.
It's not a. Here, let's look up thermodynamics.
What if you already had food in your refrigerator and you shared it with him? The food's already there. You're not paying extra.
You're paying in food. We're getting
So
a little bit
again,
off topic, though. The dynamic of this friendship and why or why not he would or would not offer a car. Maybe he did offer a car too. Maybe he did offer a place to stay too. But he also offered a little bit of head. But he's not doing this because he's sexually or romantically attracted to men. He's doing this because his homie is down on his luck.
I would venture to say that this person is emotionally attracted to a man. If his first thought or inclination is to sexually please this person, as opposed to meet their actual, Maslow's foundational pyramid needs.
Okay, so let's switch up the scenario and let's say he is unable to meet his other needs.
Mhm.
This is the only option he has. Is it gay?
Did the partner or the man who is down on his luck request sexual gratification?
No, it was just offered.
Then he's gay.
Would that change things for you?
Yes, then he's gay. Because again, his default is to go to some sort of sexual way of offering comfort. He didn't hug him. He didn't buy him a 40. He didn't hold his hand. He
has no arms.
Okay, so
this is his only option.
Why has he gotta have no arms? Now you reminded me of that guy in the Jubilee that only had one arm.
The what?
There's a Jubilee episode and the guy only has one arm. It was posted, I think, in your Discord.
Was it his left arm?
Huh?
Was it his left arm that was gone?
Yes.
He's all right now.
So he has no arms.
Okay.
He could sing him a song, give him verbal affirmations and words of encouragement.
He has no vocal cords.
Or he could pray with him silently. But if his go-to was to give him a little bit of head, he is gay.
Yeah, it's his go-to, but he's not sexually or romantically attracted to men, so I don't believe it would be gay.
I believe he has latent homosexual tendencies.
Latent. Let me catch Google auto-filling this. Same-sex attractions that are not consciously recognized or overtly expressed. Well, it certainly wasn't overtly expressed, but I also believe that this is not latent homosexuality. I believe that could be possible, right? But I don't believe it is. I don't believe it's necessary for this scenario to be true.
So why would his go-to default, without request, way of comforting this person be to give him a little bit of head?
Because he's a man and men don't know how to regulate emotions well or do anything that comes to mental or emotional health very good. They just use sex and sports.
So he didn't invite him to a baseball game?
He couldn't buy tickets. He has no arms. They handed him the tickets, but they fell on the ground.
So the dude willingly took off his pants since the performer had no arms?
Yeah. Oh, you believe the receiver is gay?
I believe everybody is gay in that instance, yes.
Well, seeing as how you did not prove your claims today, I think I will take the win for this debate.
How did I not prove it?
You didn't prove sexual or romantic attraction to the same sex. And
How would you know?
You were working with my definition. We know because this is a scenario that we're creating. These are our hypotheticals, so we know.
Has this person ever given anybody else a little bit of head?
No, just his homie. But
Then that makes me think even more that he's gay, because this couldn't be the first time he was in the vicinity of a man who needed some sort of emotional support. So if he felt like that was,
you're fighting the hypo. I just realized.
No, I'm not. I'm not
fighting the hypo. In the hypo, we know that this man has no sexual or romantic attraction to his sex. He just happened to offer a little bit of head to the homie. He knows that his bestie loves head.
Well, then I still think they're both gay. At this point, you're making the homie definitely gay.
Well, you could think that with no proof. That's your right.
But you don't have any proof that he doesn't have any sexual or romantic.
I made the scenario. What do you mean I have no proof? I created
no proof.
I created the lack of proof. I created all of it.
In the context, because you're saying men in general, which would be men generally beyond these two men, do not know how to regulate their emotions, XYZ, so they use sex. So that's why I asked if the acting gentleman had ever done this previously.
No, this is
and
the
you
first
said
time.
no.
This is the first time a homie has openly cried in front of him.
I still think he's gay.
What you can say is, I think generally men who give the homie head are gay, but that does not have to be the case all the time. If you said that, I would agree with you and we would be on the same page.
I think because he initiated the sexual act, unless and we could actually talk about, this is, in my opinion, this is actually sexual exploitation. This is Jada Pinkett and August Alsina, meaning his friend was not in the proper emotional state to decline or resist sex, and that his defenses and decision-making might have been impaired by the recent traumas. So not only is this person gay, I think they are a predator. But
excellent point. We can call him a predator.
I just did.
And
he can fight me over it. I just did. I think he's a predator and sexually exploitative. But that being said, if his default way to express care, concern, or provide comfort to this person of the same sex is sex, I do think that he is gay.
We can call him a predator.
He's a predator.
We can call him sexually exploitative of his friend.
He is.
We can even call him a bad friend.
I actually believe he is.
But we cannot call this man gay simply for the act of giving head.
I'm really thinking this through.
Does the quality of the head matter for you?
Absolutely not. No.
One of my friends says she doesn't count certain bodies if they weren't.
A lot of women say that.
If they weren't. So I was wondering if that's something that you might. Well, maybe.
No, I don't think the quality matters. As a woman, I have never seen a grieving or emotionally distraught man or woman and thought that my best way in that moment to provide them with support was sex or a sex act of any nature.
Yes, we've already agreed he's a predator.
Yeah. So.
But that feels like a deflection on your part, so you don't have to grapple with the fact that as much as we hate this man for his predation, he is not in fact gay.
Has he ever?
Nor is he doing something that's gay.
So you're saying that the act, you're basically saying the act of sex with the same sex person is not gay. Definitively. You're saying that the act of one man performing fellatio on another is not gay, even apart from this scenario? Because you said the act is not gay.
It's not gay because gay has to be attached to a person. Gay has to be, because I believe it's an attraction.
It has to be either an emotional,
gayness has to be attached, yeah,
or sexual attraction.
Yes.
Has this person ever had sex with a woman because of similar reasons? That this woman was distraught, had experienced extreme grief, and he felt the only way that he could comfort her was to give her a little head.
No, he just has sex with women regularly, but not for emotional reasons.
I still think he's a latent, subconscious homosexual or bisexual person.
Well, it's your right to think that.
Yeah, it's just not a natural default, in my opinion.
We can say it's not a natural default, but we can't say it's gay. That's something we can't do. We can't do that.
So if somebody was promiscuous as a result of past traumas, can we say that they're not promiscuous?
How would you define promiscuous?
Frequent and careless sex, specifically sex with strangers.
So like indiscriminate with your sexual partners.
Yes,
much.
Sex to the extent that it could be to your own detriment, either
No, we
physically.
can call them promiscuous because they have indiscriminate mixing of their sexual partners. We could call them promiscuous if they have many sexual partners, sure. Casual.
Because I'm trying to get down. I feel like his response to this person, I can't even see the chat. They probably think this whole discussion is crazy. I think his response to this person for his desire to emotionally regulate this person with sex is like deeply dysfunctional. So now I'm trying to get, where did he get this from? Because then he could be using sex in an inappropriate way in a lot of places if this is really his natural default.
Maybe he's just a man. Maybe a lot of men are predators.
I know a lot of men that don't default to giving the homie a little bit of head. Like, oh, my mom just died, and then unzip the pants.
What we're not doing, we are not talking about what happens generally. We're not even talking about what happens rarely. We're talking about, is it a possibility for this man to give head to another man without being sexually or romantically attracted to the man he's giving head to.
The reason I'm saying you're saying we're not checking generally, but you're also saying he's a man. So that's a general state. So that's why generalities comes into play.
We could talk about how generalities affect him, but he doesn't have to have the behavior of men in general.
So that's my point. This behavior, in my opinion, even though men are not good at emotional regulation, this behavior is an outlier in response to seeing your friend just emotionally dysregulated and trying to soothe that.
Sure, we can call it an outlier. But
so I think, why can't you call it gay?
Just because it's not the norm doesn't mean it's gay.
I think the road to him getting to that way of supporting his friend is gay. So that's why I said I think it's latent. He's a latent homosexual.
In this hypo, he just did it. There's no lead up or anything that happened in his life to shift his attitude towards this sort of thing or influence that make him do it. It's just something he did.
I think if that was naturally his go-to, even if he had no trauma, if that was his first thought, he's gay. I think that could be tied to latent homosexuality. Particularly if chose someone whose guard was down and could not really, was not in a space to make an informed decision. I would say he took an opportunity to indulge in his own latent sexual desires.
But we've already clarified he has no type of erotic attraction towards men, and latent homosexuality would still require sexual attraction. It just wouldn't be recognized by the individual who it has that attraction. It would be recognized by us in the hypothetical I create.
So you're saying that
hypothetical, he has no erotic attraction towards men.
So has no erotic attraction towards men, or has had. And you said no romantic attraction towards men.
No romantic, no erotic or sexual.
Does he love this man? You know where I'm going.
No, I don't. Actually, I don't.
Does he love this man?
His homie?
Yes.
Sure, they grew up together.
Then I think it's latent homosexuality.
No, they didn't grow up together.
Does he love this man?
No. They're just friends.
I still say it's latent homosexuality.
Okay, then what was the point of asking if he loved them then? I feel like you just let me down.
Because if you were like, yes, this is his best friend from childhood and he loves him, I would say then if the only way he can express love, or if the default way he chooses to express love in this context is by giving him a little head, then yeah, it's still latent homosexuality.
We wouldn't call lesbians latent straight women because they use dildo or want something phallic.
I know nothing about that. I understand lesbians not wanting a man attached to the phallic thing. I mean, and all phallic things aren't shaped aren't really designed aesthetically like a penis. Some of them don't have any ridges or tips and things like that.
If we understand the idea of a sort of phallic desire, let's name it that, why can't it be that this man has a phallic desire without being gay?
So now you're saying he has a desire for a phallic appendage to be in his mouth?
It's possible. What I'm asking is
that is gay.
Is it possible for him to have that and not be gay?
I think if he has the desire for there's plenty of men with oral fixations that don't want something phallic in their mouth. But if his desire is to have something phallic in his mouth that's attached to a person, he's gay.
I just feel like I'm not getting through to you.
I know you're not. I mean, you're not going to change my mind. I just don't think performing a sex act on somebody, if performing a sex act on somebody is your default when you see them under emotional duress, that person is
No,
highly dysfunctional.
this is not simple emotional duress, by the way. He has lost everything.
It doesn't matter. It's emotional
He came
duress.
to his homie naked. He lost the clothes on his back.
That's even worse, that he didn't think to put a blanket on this man.
How? With what arms?
He probably has finger toes if he doesn't have arms. He could probably use his feet to unwrap a blanket and put it on this man.
So his homie comes to him naked after losing everything, and we're going to call this man gay for taking the logical next step.
It's not logical. It's deeply illogical. Someone
What's
who did stuff
about it?
Someone who did something like this, like if they repeatedly did it, they'd probably be a sex offender.
I don't disagree.
Like they'd be in 8th grade and their friend would start crying and would try to give them a little bit. Yeah, I think that reaction is abnormal. So it would have to be in some way grounded in some sort of trauma or abuse and be possibly latent homosexuality or homosexual tendencies due to abuse.
Maybe the disconnect is maybe you can't see like the vision I have in my head of this playing out. Let's try to do a sort of role play, right? I want you to pretend that you've lost everything. You're a man and you've lost everything and you've come to me, your homie, to confide in.
Okay.
Hey man, how are you doing?
I don't feel like getting a little bit ahead tonight. I can tell you that. Do you have a blanket?
You don't feel like what?
I don't feel like getting a little bit ahead tonight. My mom's dead. My dad's dead. I don't have a car, and I'm naked.
You are setting me up for failure.
Do you have a blanket?
You're setting me up for failure. It is unnatural. It is unnatural and probably a little gay, latent homosexuality, for someone to walk in and be like, oh, I don't feel like getting a little bit ahead. This is, in fact, it may be reverse psychology and he may be actually gay.
He asked for a blanket. If you're not going to give a naked person something to cover their body.
Oh, my bad. Hey, man, what are you talking about? I don't have any arms. How can I? You know where the blankets are. Is this some reverse psychology or something?
I'm going to go get a blanket, man. Do you have any Lipton iced tea? Do you have cheese, eggs, and Welch's grape? What do you got in the fridge?
In the fridge? Why don't you go open the fridge?
Okay. How is this dude eating? How is he eating and surviving if he has no arms and can't even open the fridge, though?
Oh, I thought you were going to open the fridge and then it was going to be me inside.
Well, at this point, I would already be covered with a blanket. Petty, it's gay. Whatever it is, it's gay.
I don't believe it's gay.
Why not? You ask this question 8 million times a year. I've heard you talk about this repeatedly.
I've only asked this question 3 times on my channel.
I've heard you reference this more than 3 times, and I would bet my bonus.
Reference, maybe. Ask 3 times only.
Why are you obsessed with the scenario, and who do you know that it happened to?
So, I don't know anyone personally who this happened to, but this has been a debate between my friends and I, because I just fail to understand how, if we're defining gay as romantic and sexual attraction, how a man can have no sexual or romantic attraction, give a little bit of head, but be called gay. By definition, that is incorrect. I don't care if it's rare. I don't care if it's unlikely. What I care about is it possible? And it is.
Taking that into consideration, it sounds like you want to remove from the table sex acts with someone of the same sex from homosexuality.
Let me ask you, if I this is like a thought exercise. If I fantasize about men like romantically and sexually, but I never do any actions with them, would you consider something like that gay?
I would consider that having some sort of latent homosexual.
Latent? You don't think it's like right here, right now?
There are people like that. I mean, what is her name? Jackie Hill Perry. I think she was gay or had gay feelings, and she's somebody who says she prayed the gay way, and now she's married with children. There are definitely gay people who either decide to not or never act on those urges and behaviors.
But
I don't
that's
think
not closeted men are not latent homosexuals. They're just
no. I agree. Well, I don't know.
well,
I don't know if you can call someone closeted if they're not actually having sex. I would say to be in the closet, you might have to be participating in that activity. That's a fair debate. But I do think there are people who have sexual predilections that they do not act on. And just because they don't act on them does not mean that they don't exist, and does not mean that they aren't turned on by those thoughts and feelings.
But when I'm thinking about latent homosexuality, I'm thinking about this is not recognized by the person who has it. Like they are fantasizing about men or secret. Think of remember there was this conservative meetup or something, and when they all met up, Grindr, like the website went down because so many people were trying to access the website at the same time. I'm thinking of latent homosexuality as something like that, where you have a bunch of people who think they're not gay, but internally they might fantasize or they might subconsciously have an attraction to men that they themselves don't consciously recognize. I'm not thinking about it like they think about men but have not yet physically done something with a man.
I think those people who downloaded Grindr are in the closet. How would you even know what Grindr was unless you were into Grindr?
I think they are too.
I'd have to fully look up like every manifestation or explanation about latent homosexuality, like both technical terms and not technical terms. But to me, latent homosexuality is like an urge there that you are not indulging in or kind of nurturing in any way.
That might just be discipline.
It could be, but it's like the urge is not being, you're saying
fear.
that someone is not aware of the urge, because I'm like, if you are turned on by images or scenarios, then you are acknowledging it. You're just not acting out on it.
Some people don't acknowledge reality.
You are acknowledging it.
Some people don't want to believe reality. That's what I believe latent is.
So you mean that they don't believe they're gay?
They don't believe they're gay. No, they don't.
Does everything? I mean, it depends. Like I'm at this point in my head, I'm trying to even think about this like personally. Like if I was in a relationship with somebody and they told me that they were fantasizing about this, that, and the other, but they've never acted on it, what would my point of view be? I mean, there's a lot of questions to have because, there's a debate about whether or not men who have trans women as partners are actually latent homosexuals. So I do think the idea that somebody has this urge and acknowledges this urge to the extent that they're getting turned on, but does not indulge in that urge, I would still say that there is latent homosexuality there. I would never say that they're not homosexual. And I would say the fact that they identify the urge means it's there and they know it's there. I mean, to take it one step further, there are pedophiles who do not abuse children, but they still acknowledge themselves as pedophiles.
You believe that would be latent?
No, I would mean they're a pedophile.
So you do. So you agree with me about latent homosexuality?
That they are gay?
Not that they are.
I believe that once you have those feelings and acknowledge them as erotic or arousing for you, then yes, you have some sort of gay tendency or gay tick in there. Now, the fact that you do not want to indulge them, there's people who don't want to indulge them because they, to your point, have discipline. There are people that don't want to indulge in them because they don't feel fully comfortable. And a lot of gay people who eventually, as adults, come out, talk about that.
What does Tennessee have to do with this?
It's gay.
Tennessee is gay?
The whole state.
Well, I don't know how to reach you. I've tried.
Yeah, I mean, fair discussion. I just do think defaulting to giving someone a little bit of head when they are in deep throes of grief is some sort of latent homosexuality or trauma response because bad things happened to you as a child.
Well, I'll restate what I said earlier about taking this as a win, as you did not prove that giving head to the homies is gay. You may have proved it to yourself, but you did not prove it to me, to the world, and certainly not to my chat, who I know will stand behind me 10 toes in the ground, firm and strong behind my opinion. I speak for all of us when I say that giving the homies head is not gay.
Maybe you could have all the homies come up and debate and have their girlfriends with them or wives.
I'll go on one of the Manosphere channels and I'll ask them if giving the homie head is gay.
It'll be your shortest appearance on any Manosphere channel ever.
They don't want to confront that side of themselves. The side that's curious. They want to pretend they haven't been asking that question to themselves. But anywho, it is 8:02 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have gone over the time that I was supposed to allot to this topic. I do apologize to the people who had to sit here and listen to the craziness that is someone trying to tell us that giving head is gay. I do apologize to everyone. Please do leave a like on the video or a dislike.
Please dislike it.
Or a dislike if you did not like it. Y'all are allowed to dissent. I did turn off the ads, but it's like at the end of the video now. So I feel that we are a little bit late. I fear a little late.
Are you going to play Swallowed Up as the outro?
I'm going to play 8 p.m. I'm going to play 8 p.m.
Petty, I don't want you to bring this up ever again. This should be resolved.
I'll bring it up.
I know you will.
Sorry. We'll refrain for the rest of 2025 at least.
Good. I appreciate that.
Of course.
Thank
you for joining. Thank you, London Link and Miri again for the super chat, and Miri for becoming a member. All of this portion was simply about how the membership actually is not worth the $1, but I do appreciate it anyway. I don't want to discourage people from becoming members, but I do want to let y'all know you're not missing you're missing this, I guess. So you can decide if that's for you. That's not all we talk about in the membership. We do talk about other things. I just can't think of what those things are right now because this has dominated my mind tonight. So thank you all again, and I will catch you next time. Good night. Oh, and have a happy hold up. What day is it?
It's Labor Day.
Labor
Day weekend. Yeah.
Have a happy Labor Day, everyone. Happy day off. Because we have been laboring and toiling, and will continue to labor and toil.
I couldn't sleep by 8 p.m. and send a text to your DM.